friends, it's Spence. Welcome to the Hook Along again with me. So, as the watching Food Wars can't stay. I don't blame you, but I hope you enjoy it. I hope you come back and tell me what you think of it. Anyway, hi friends. So we're working on my Ursula cosplay finally today, but first I have to show you all. Okay, this is my little peregrine falcon that I made for our friend Tech. I am particularly proud of how I adapted the parrot pattern for this. I went back and forth with gray and white at uneven intervals to give this a very... Oh, thank you so much, Nutty. I appreciate that. Appreciate the host. Also, I got the alert. That's awesome. Whoa! Hi! Hello, everyone. Thanks, T, for the raid. I'm showing off this little critter that I made earlier today for Nutty's husband, Tech. So, this is a peregrine falcon, or a parrot pattern that I adapted to look like a peregrine falcon. I am super proud of this. Like, so yeah. They fold on, the wings fold on the back. I did some extensive research on the pictures, as you'll see on my Instagram feed, to try and get the color right, to try and get like the yellow circle around the eyes right. There's a little black on the beak and yellow and black talons. So yeah, I'm super proud of this guy. All right. So put that there. Maynard's right here. Supervising. So what am I working on today? Well, first of all, since T is probably in the chat, guess what? Let's talk a little bit about the charity thing that T's got going on. So our friend, the Tea Monster, he has been running a stream for the last few weeks, raising money for Lunchtime for Kids, which goes to benefit No Kid Hungry. They provide school meals, or meals for kids that don't have food security in between school sessions, and right now they are doing a lot of work making sure that families don't go hungry. Every dollar that's donated is 10 meals, which is really cool. And the reason I'm pimping his link and not my own is because I didn't feel like duplicating the effort. Besides, he's got some really cool incentives. So if you're feeling generous, go ahead and drop a few dollars, or share the message so that we can feed the children. Okay, so now I'm really going to get started. So I have a pattern, kind of. So I'm working with, where is my pattern? Hang on. Properties. There it is. Okay. So I have a pattern that I am working on. I'll move this over. However, it's a little bit confusing. One of the things they said is that you can start with a foundation chain instead of a chain, and then single crochet, whatever they're saying in here. It was very confusing. So I was like, foundation chain. I know how to do that. So we'll adjust this a little bit better. So we're going for 92 of these stitches, and then we see if it fits around my big head. If you are wanting to follow along with me, that is where you can find the pattern. Okay. So, let's see. So how is everybody doing today? What a month this week has been. So yeah, we're doing the foundation chain. I am realizing that my music is once again overloading my stuff. Let's do this a different way. We'll just jump right into my calm meditative music and go from there. So I did download Destiny 2 last night. I got through the beginning stages, got my first ship, and got to... I don't even know what the name of the city is, but I think it's actually called The City. I'm still figuring out how to do things. I did a lot of button mashing last night, essentially, is what happened. And that was kind of cool. So I'm probably going to play around with it a bit more tonight if I'm not too tired. I am going to end the stream early because I promised Girlfiend some FaceTime. And I miss her. Having FaceTime with friends is very important, which is part of the reason that I go and I harass T and Nutty on their streams, because I miss them. And Morlock. I was just watching his stream. And then I popped over to T's, and then I was like, oh no, it's 10 till, I gotta go. Thankfully, I had done a lot of work on this ahead of time. Oh, I wasn't scrambling too much. So the weird thing about these foundation stitches is, so you make a stitch and then you do a crochet. So I have to go into the previous stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then I have to yarn over, pull through just one. So that's the chain, the foundation chain, and then I do the single crochet, and that's what makes it a foundation chain instead of row 1 or whatever. Me not make words good. Me had 4 hours of sleep. So what are everybody's plans for the weekend? Well, I know I have... it's so weird. So, hi Nettie. We love having you pop into our stream too. I know for me it's always exciting. By the way, Tech just came in and I showed him your picture from Instagram. Okay, so everyone, this is Horace, according to his new owner. And so Nutty, remember when I said that you could attach him with a bobby pin? So I just have the bobby pin like right in the bottom here. You could also take a safety pin and loop it in like so, and then the bird can sit on an epaulet. Rather like so. So, just a thought. So, yes, y'all, I cannot express how proud. I'm putting Horace right there so that he can also judge everybody. But I cannot tell you enough how awesome that came out. All the little details. That's the thing I try to do with making custom things for people, especially like if I'm trying to mimic a specific bird, is I look for the tiny details that I can try to replicate. And I just screwed this up. Whoops. Whoopsie. I got so excited about the bird I messed up my foundation chain. So yeah, Nutty, send me your address later and I will put Horace in the mail, if not tomorrow, then Monday. So yeah, what's everybody doing this weekend? I have the surreal event on my agenda of doing a memorial service on Zoom. So that's going to be a thing. I'm still kind of in shock about that, but it is what it is. And then I'm probably going to spend some more time familiarizing myself with Destiny, because I don't feel particularly into editing audio right now. Maybe next week after I rest some. I also want to record a few more episodes because I'll feel better if I have like 5 episodes recorded and then I'll just go through and bang them all out. And that way I'll set up the release schedule and then I'll be good for 6 months. Aw, thanks. I love Rory hugs. Rory hugs are the best. Seconded only by Nutty hugs. So if you guys didn't look at my Instagram, I know Nutty looks at my Instagram, and St. Jason and a few others. But so I took this. Well, first of all, for Hubble, I was not crazy yesterday when I had 3 extra stitches. I was missing a leg. So here's the missing leg. I put it back on. It's not tucked in like the rest of them, but I put it back on like the mad scientist that I am. So Hubble is actually complete. And I got to do a really cute little photo shoot, which I quite enjoyed. I took my different yarns and tried to make like a landscape with the yard using greens, and I have this neon sunset skein that I put in the background to resemble the sun, and then I put a sunset image on my desktop as my desktop background. It was great. Oh, the squid's name is Hubble. Yes. That's the name that was on the pattern, and I loved it. So, Hubble it is. Critter Thursdays are probably my favorite day of the week because I'm always working on something cute. Next week I am working on a companion for Maynard, something that's just for me. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. Just like I'm going to try to make this happen. Right, I need to get my marking things out so that I can keep track of how many stitches I've got. Okay. So I'm supposed to have 92. No, we start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I tried to do as much of this before stream as I could. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am okay if I have to take this thing apart, by the way, and start over. It will be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Nine. 10. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 22 more. I promise this will get better once I finish doing the foundation row, or at least slightly more interesting. But such is the way of crochet. So one thing I do have to do frequently is use my fingers to work the needle through sometimes, especially if it's a lighter yarn like this, where everything kind of gets stuck together. There we go. However, I did buy this yarn specifically for the Ursula Cosplay. I bought it like 4 years ago. So now I'm finally gonna use it. Part of what keeps me from doing some of these big projects is that I lose patience with myself, going, ugh, this is taking too long. But the foundation always takes a while to make sure that you get it done and you get it done correctly, because that way you can build the rest of the pattern off of it. And so as frustrated as I get sometimes with myself, I'm going so slow, I just have to keep telling myself that I'm going at the right pace so that I get it right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Of course, I chopped off all my nails. So they all got broken in my cleaning frenzy on Wednesday. And since I don't like my nails catching on my yarn, just decided to chop them off. I'm almost at that point with my hair too, but my partner Morgan has promised that once we are able to break quarantine, they will do my hair for me. There we go. And part of my trouble with these foundation chains has been that I was going too tightly instead of leaving it a little stretchy, a little loose. There we go. And that's what makes it difficult to get the hook in. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so one more and we'll be at 92. All right, so then okay, so from the looks of it, these short sides are 22 stitches and these long sides are 28. Does that make sense though? Oh, okay. Okay, so there are 4 sides. So I put a marker in 16. All right, so back here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take this out so we can move it. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Okay, and then the next one is 28, so 16 plus 28 is 6 plus 8 is 14. Carry the 1, so it's going to be 44. So that one's 20, 30. This one's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, and then we're doing 16 again, so that's going to be number 60. Right? 44 plus 16 is 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I'm right. And then 28 for the last one, which brings it to 88. Oh, I didn't need the extras because I was doing the foundation chain. So I'm at 92. So I just need to remove 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I took out 2 too many. All right, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, and this one we can take out because we don't need it. And this one we can move down here. Okay, now I understand. So now we are going to slip stitch with the first single crochet and not turn it. And we're gonna do this so that it doesn't get twisted. Yeah. Because that's the last thing you want. Then your hem is all weird and stuff. Okay. Alright. Make sure that's all one. It's all one. Perfect. Somehow I think it's a little bit off in the middle, so I'm gonna double check it. Do my slip stitch here real quick. Alright, so this first one should be 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let go. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The second one should be 28. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then there should be 16 here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I did it correctly. So it's supposed to go like that. Let me make sure that as I attach it that it's not tangled. Yep. Don't you go anywhere. All right. Okay, so here's my slip stitch. So now, done with one, we're on to two. Okay, in the back loop of the next chain, slip stitch in the back loop of the next chain. Sure. So back loop of the next chain, slip stitch all through all the chain 1 spaces. Well, we don't really have chain 1 spaces because we did foundation stitch. Chain 3 as a DC plus chain 1. Okay, I'm going to see if I can see what this is. This is very confusing. This is what happens when you make up a pattern. So here's what I'm going to do. I do like this kind of look. So what it is 1, 2, 3, 4. One. Alright, so in the corners they do this weird double V-stitch thing. And so with the V-stitch, when you're starting out, you always skip 2. And then 1. 2. Skip 2. 1. 2. So I'm going to do this all the way around. I'm going to do V-stitches all the way around, and then when I get to the corner, I'm going to do the weird double V-stitch. And we're going to go from there, because that makes more sense to me, and it's my costume. Gosh darn it. And that's basically how most of my costume pieces come about. If I don't have a pattern, I take inspiration from something and just run with it. Alright, so here we are at a corner. So I'm going to do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. And like I said, if this doesn't work, we can try again. It's not like I'm making this for any specific event. Alrighty. Skip 2. Hey Totoro, what are you doing? My cat is over by the, What are you doing? He's trying to get under my feet, y'all. What are you doing, crazy boy? Did you find something? Did I drop a ball of yarn down there? No? Okay. Bye. I had a thought of doing a shell stitch on this, but then realized that Ursula does not wear shells. So there would be no point. Alright, so we're at another corner. So we're going to do the weird 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4. And move that. Okay, before we get to this next corner, I am getting sleepy. I mean, that probably has a lot to do with the 4-hour sleep, but guess what time it is? It is time for some high quality H2O. Everybody drink. And stretch. Stretching feels good. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to put the markers back in those corners, so I'll do that real quick before I move on and lose my place. Doop. Okay. don't really have a preference with these colors. I'm just like whichever one my fingers can get a hold of. Hey Shane, how are you doing? Welcome to me ad-libbing. Because I didn't understand the pattern very well. So I am just making it up as I go, using it as kind of a framework, but not following the directions specifically. Doing well. Just finished up my stream for the night. Fantastic. Were you playing a game? And if so, what game? Been playing Uncharted 4. I've heard of it. I have not played it or seen it. I just downloaded Destiny 2 yesterday. Well, technically early this morning is when the download finally finished. So I'm going to probably take a nap after the stream and then maybe play some more. Or maybe I'll just sleep through the night. That's totally valid too. Okay, so I need to go into this stitch with a double crochet and then a slip stitch into the third there. Okay. All right. So I have very much deviated from the original pattern. All right. Alright, so here I think I should be able to go from the from the pattern now. So slip stitch to the space, chain, no, slip stitch, single crochet, double crochet, chain one, 2 double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, place marker. And then we do another, oh, okay, cool. So we chain 2 and then 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2, and that's the first corner. Chain 1, so then we skip 1, 2, then do that. Okay, so instead of skipping 2 spaces, I'm going to skip 1 chain 1 space. So we're skipping that one, and then we're going to go into this one here. Sorry, it was out of frame. So chain 1, did that. So now we're going to do 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2. Okay, and then we'll skip this one. One, 2, 3. All right, let me think how I want to do this. Because I'm supposed to make it so that there's 3. You're going to stay there, obviously. All right, how many V-stitches do I have going across? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so, and then 1. So I have 5. So if I do 1 here, and 1 here, that would do it. Okay, all right. It's gonna be a little bit messy, but I think I can make it work. Here goes nothing. Wish me luck. Oh, you know what? If I put it in here, yeah, we'll do it like that. No problem, Nutty. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. You are witnessing my talking through stuff. That, put it in the middle there, and then put it in, yeah, because wait, did I do that right? I didn't do that right, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, right, because I counted that one. Okay, so that's part of the corner, that's part of the corner. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Cool. I've already got the chain 1 on there. So we're going for this not chain 1 space right here. Okay, so then we chain 1 and we're going to go here. Chain 1, double crochet, double crochet, chain, sure. Chain 1, 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2. Okay. So now we're back at the corner. And so we're going to do 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2, chain 2, remove stitch marker from there and put it here. One, 2, 1, 1, 2. Hold on. There we go. Now I can do that. Second. I should say 8th double crochet in this corner. All right. So on the side, I should have 1 in the middle. So how many V-stitches do I have? Oh. Well, bollocks. Okay. All right. Let's put you back in this corner. Now that I see what I've done, or what I'm supposed to be doing, let's go back to here. All right. So I only need 1 of these double crochets in the middle. I have 4. So I could do 1 and 2. That wouldn't make too terrible of a difference, I don't believe. Especially because I'm going for a larger size. unless they... Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Screw it. I'm going to do 2 of those stitches, and no one can tell me I can't. So this is all exactly what my cosplay crochet is all about. It's about making it work for me. Okay. So after the corner, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So every Yep. Oh, I just realized why this might be a little bit off is because I'm doing a bigger size. It's okay. Everything's okay. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I probably need some more water. Hey chat, if you're in the chat room, drink water. Because I know I am. Okay, and now I'm to the corner. Okay, so now I want to repeat what I did down here. So let me remind myself what I did down here. Okay, so I have 2 and I put them in the spaces between these 4. So this corner should have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so I'm going to go in the space here. Oh, did I do my chain 1? I did not do my chain 1. Fix it, Spence. Okay. There. Alright. We go to this one. 1, 2, chain 1. Someone told me earlier today that I should slow down on my stitching. I had a really hard time not laughing in their face. Only a severe injury to my shoulder stopped me from stitching for so long. You can't ask me to stop stitching. Or hooking, or whatever we're calling it today. I get where she was coming from. She sees me doing all these things and thinks that it's stressing me out. The ear savers were stressing me out, but like the fun stuff doesn't. Or at least it doesn't affect me the way that the necessary stuff does. Because, you know, those... I was stressed out about the quality of them and making sure that they wouldn't break on the people who were using them and stuff like that. But doing stuff for fun, knowing that this is my project and if I don't like it, I can undo it and that's okay. Like I have space to tinker when it's my pattern or my project. You know what I mean? I'm sure you do. Okay. So here we skipped that one and went in that one. Okay, so two, chain 1, skip 1, 2, join with a slip stitch to the top of the beginning double crochet, which is this one. Okay, now you're on row 4. All right, what time is it, folks? Okay, not bad, not bad. Slip stitch into the back loop only of the next 5 stitches. Slip stitch around the chain spaces. Chain 3. Okay, so this is for the first corner. So we're going to slip stitch in the back corner for the first 5 stitches. So that's going to be around the chain space, and then in the big chain space, I think we do that. Let me just look at the image because that will make more sense to me. So we ended here. So we're going to start up here, and there is going to be a stitch that goes in there. But we're going to start up here and then keep going. Got it. And is that all the way around again? Okay, so no. So we're doing 2. No, that's a V-stitch. Okay. So first things first, let's slip stitch. Oop, I'm supposed to slip stitch in the back loop only. There we go. 1, 2, I know it says for 5 stitches. Oh, it's because my marker is caught in there. Let me fix that. Yeah, it says 5 stitches, but here I am at 4. Okay, so then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. DC, chain 2, place marker, and then a V-stitch. Alrighty, so then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, V-stitch in the next chain space. Okay, 1, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then a V-stitch, one, two, three, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, V-stitch. Now I'm back on track. One, two, three. All right, this is supposed to be a V-stitch in here. So then we chain 2, move the marker, then another V-stitch, and then chain 3, V-stitch, okay. Chain 3, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, V-stitch, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, V-stitch, carried away there. Did a single crochet where I should have done a V-stitch, so let me just correct that real quick. Oops. Again, oops. Okay. Clearly I'm getting tired. So I think I'll finish this row and then call it. But we did pretty good today. 1, 2, 3. Now we do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3. V-stitch. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Oops. Yep, definitely tired. That's okay though. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thanks 3 bags full for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, this is what I do. I provide a little quiet space for crafting. Sometimes we chat. Oh, thank you very much. I'm so happy with him. Apparently his name is Horace, and he will be going to his new home by Monday. I'm very, very excited about that. I'm excited with how he turned out. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. So, at this point, because I keep losing my stitches, I am going to be getting ready to sign off. However, if you have enjoyed the content that I've been creating, there is a follow button up here. It's a little heart. You can go ahead and click on that. There's also a bell that gives you notifications whenever I go live. I go live Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. We have a different theme for each day. The schedule is listed below. If you're watching this on YouTube, there are links in the description, so you can watch me live when I record these live. You can also follow my progress on Instagram. Crochet_cosplay is the handle. And yeah, I make these cute little guys. I make garments. Yesterday I made a squid. Here's Hubble. I found the missing tentacle, so that made me happy. And I did a little photo shoot with him yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. And I thank you all for being here and for watching. And we will see you on Wednesday, maybe sooner if I feel like it. Anyway, you all take care. Bye.